Consider this: a telescope for deep space captures something unexpected, something that not only defies our physical laws, but our comprehension of the universe as a whole. Then, without warning, the live feed goes black. The footage vanishes. Scientists go silent. After a few days, an object can be seen hovering above Earth's magnetic equator, still watching, calculating. It goes by Neo-Oumuamua. Its message is still hazy. However, one thing is certain: there's no comet here, according to data leaked from within NASA and verified by several independent observatories. This object may be part of a larger system that is already among us. The James Webb Space Telescope's last transmission prior to the blackout did not provide comfort. It provided a warning. It also demonstrated our greatest cosmic anxiety. We were never alone. We have now been seen. It began innocently with a routine sky survey by the James Webb Space Telescope over the Pacific. Then, something emerged from the pitch black. At first, it resembled the original Oumuamua, which traversed the solar system in 2017, oddly shaped, fast, and tumbling. However, this time, it wasn't just passing through. As it got closer, it slowed down, changed direction, and then stopped. NASA's live stream abruptly cut out. Minutes later, the raw footage was extracted. The object was named Neo-Oumuamua, and its trajectory was marked as classified. But this is the part nobody was supposed to see. Just before the blackout, the JWST recorded a sequence of prime number pulses aimed directly at Earth's magnetosphere, the common language of intelligent life. As Carl Sagan predicted, it wasn't a transmission. It was a targeted signal. And the scariest part? Nothing was sent from our end. This object didn't respond to us. It anticipated us. After the blackout, private observatories across South Africa and Chile reported anomalous readings. Neo-Oumuamua had altered its speed during flight without propulsion. It then settled into geosynchronous orbit, parked directly above Earth's magnetic equator at an altitude where no natural object should exist. Atmospheric sensors in Brazil and Ghana detected periodic vertical anomalies in pressure, as if something were probing the atmosphere before retreating. But no, visual data exists. Every telescope trained on the coordinates suffered a shift in position or unexplained lens damage. It gets worse. Thermal imaging detected localized temperature control, suggesting active shielding. According to NASA's leaked internal memos, these readings were classified as non-ballistic motion. It's the exact term used for controlled flight, indicating the object isn't just here, it's watching, adjusting, and has been doing so without saying a word. On April 7th, the magnetometer array at CERN, calibrated to match the LHC's superconducting magnets, recorded a global magnetic ripple knot. Regional, not solar-induced, but global. The pulse lasted 0.72 seconds and contained embedded harmonic structures that didn't match any known terrestrial origin. But the most terrifying detail came hours later, when NASA's Deep Space Network received a signal from Voyager 1, time-stamped, to match the pulse on Earth to the millisecond. This was impossible. Voyager 1 doesn't have the equipment to detect or transmit such data. The signal contained encoded data wavelets, nested prime intervals, and quantum-corrected frame matrices, far beyond what Voyager was designed to send. The conclusion? Voyager didn't generate the signal. It was used. Someone or something made it work. And Neo-Oumuamua's activation was perfectly timed with the prime number burst, as if a system hidden throughout our solar system had just woken up. Astrophysicist Brian Cox broke ranks with cautious academics, suggesting the possibility that Neo-Oumuamua is not a probe, but a no-to-silence surveillance system, part of an inactive network left to monitor societies like ours as we achieve critical technological milestones. Consider this: no contact, no invasion, merely observation and possibly evaluation. This theory, now openly discussed, aligns with the great filter hypothesis that civilizations do not survive because they develop decision-making systems that attract scrutiny, and now with the impossible pulse detected by Voyager and CERN. Many believe it sparked the next phase, a test, a warning, or a judgment. No one knows. But one thing is clear, we didn't find them. They found us a long time ago, and now the rules might be about to change. While the public waits for answers, something is happening behind closed doors. Leaked documents from NASA and the European Space Agency, ESA, reveal a deep fracture not about what Neo-Oumuamua is, but about how long they've known. Emails show that orbital anomalies were discovered near Saturn 6 months before the object was officially observed, but were classified as low-priority disturbances. An Echo 9 incident report noted that the James Webb Space Telescope had already recorded irregular heat signatures approaching from the direction of the Oort cloud, yet no alert was issued. The reason? Fear of panic. One senior ESA advisor wrote, "The public cannot process what we're seeing. And so the data remained submerged until the object arrived above our heads. Now that it has stopped, hovered, and pulsed, silence is impossible. To maintain for the first 3 days, it hovered above Earth's magnetic equator. Neo-Oumuamua remained motionless, locked in a fixed orbital position, but then, without any known external force, the object shifted by exactly 0.5 degrees of longitude, precise, subtle, controlled. Satellites recorded a coincident shift in low-frequency radio waves, not interference, but a structured wave packet pattern repeating every 13 seconds, echoing the same prime-based cadence first noticed by the JWST. But that's not all. High-resolution ionospheric mapping revealed that the object's new position directly overlapped with one of Earth's strongest magnetic convergence regions. A region scientists now suspect might act as an antenna or amplifier. In other words, Neo-Oumuamua isn't just watching. It may be interacting with Earth's electromagnetic infrastructure. It's possibly preparing it for something in a recently released think tank paper. A group of astrophysicists and theorists proposed a radical idea, the veil hypothesis. According to this theory, advanced civilizations may use passive surveillance objects, not to observe life directly, but to monitor when planetary systems breach a higher layer of spatial awareness, an invisible limit beyond which reality behaves differently. Based on this theory, Neo-Oumuamua is not a scavenger. It's a marker, a buoy placed among the stars to signal that humanity has crossed a technological threshold. Perhaps quantum communication, gravitational manipulation, or something we don't yet understand. This synchronized pulses, electromagnetic anomalies, and alterations in gravitational measurements all point to a chilling possibility. We have crossed the veil, and the universe is now watching our next move. The most troubling result, however, comes not from scientists but from engineers, a collective of signal analysts studying Voyager 1, and to believe that Neo-Oumuamua may be part of a system we never discovered because we are within it. Their model suggests a messy, massive, multi-dimensional lattice of listening nodes wrapped around planets like a soft shell. We never noticed it because we weren't loud enough. But now, with our AI in space, quantum experiments, and gravity wave emissions, we've finally generated enough noise to activate the net. According to their projections, what's hovering above us is not a probe, but a mirror device designed to silently reflect back what we are. What comes next after that reflection completes remains terrifyingly unknown. For centuries, we believed we were the explorers. We built telescopes, launched a spacecraft, and mapped galaxies, all with a quiet hope that we might one day find something out there. But now, as Neo-Oumuamua hovers silently above our world, motionless, silent, and unyielding, we are forced to confront a darker, humbler truth. We were never the observers. We have always been the observed. The James Webb Space Telescope didn't just catch an object drifting through space. It caught a presence, a system, a moment when the universe itself seemed to pause. As if something far beyond comprehension had finally turned its gaze toward us. That gaze didn't feel welcoming. We didn't find answers. We discovered a warning. Because Oumuamua didn't just happen to arrive here. It didn't come with curiosity. It arrived with purpose. It hasn't spoken because it doesn't need to. It's already. Knows who we are, fears our disarray, our noise. Didn't come to make contact, but to decide whether contact is warranted. And now the question that haunts every scientist, every government official, and perhaps every one of us is this. What if the silence isn't waiting for us to speak? What if the silence is our evaluation? What do you think Oumuamua really is, a probe, a mirror, a test? Please let us know in the section below. Subscribe for more revelations the world isn't ready to hear. And remember, our most terrifying discoveries are not out there, but the ones that reveal what's already watching us here.